Scotiabank is a global and diverse bank. We are committed to building an inclusive culture for all our customers and employees. We strive to make a positive and lasting impact in the communities where we live and work.
Scotiabank is more than banking, hockey sponsorships, and free scene movie passes. Through our global philanthropic program, we are proud to provide sponsorships to initiatives that support and empower women, including the YMCA of Southwestern Ontario's Women of Excellence.
On behalf of Scotiabank, we are honored to present the Award of Outstanding Achievement to Janet Stewart.
Janet is an extremely accomplished professional and community leader who has made a positive and lasting impact here in London. Congratulations, Janet.
The opportunity and circumstance that led me to Learners happened 50 years ago. I answered an ad that was on the bulletin board at the Bar Admission course, which was then at Osgoode Hall, actually still is at Osgoode Hall, and called Sam Lerner, who said, come for an interview. I thought that I would probably not be accepted, that they too wouldn't want a woman. But sure enough, they did want somebody, and they didn't care if I was a woman. So I thought probably I'd last for about a year at Learners. I'd have something on my CV and I would hot-foot it back to Toronto where I'd gone to school. But that, as I said, was 50 years ago, and here I still am. And it was fortuitous. I was the first woman to join Learners, but that wasn't such a big feat because there were only 6 other lawyers. So I was the 7th lawyer to join the firm, and it was actually no more unique than it had been when I articled, because I was the only woman articling student at the firm I articled at. People often ask me what the differences were between 50 years ago when I joined Learners and now. And the most significant and visible difference is women in the profession. I was the only one. I was the only one for 5 years until the second woman joined the firm. And now approximately a third to a half of our lawyers in both our offices in London and Toronto are women. People also ask me what challenges I had as a young, only woman in the law firm. And I have to say, I was totally unaware of what the challenges were because I was just oblivious. I'm sure there were many irritations, and when I look back on it, men who really thought women shouldn't be in the profession were very condescending, called me dear, but I thought, okay, I'm just as smart as they are, probably smarter, and I'll get on with it and do a good job, and the people who should be concerned are, whether they want me or not, are my clients. And I really remember thinking that if I can do a good job for my clients, it doesn't matter whether I'm a woman or a monkey. People ask me what obstacles I've overcome, and I tend not to think of life in terms of obstacles, but there have been challenges that I've faced. I think back on when the firm decided to have a management structure with an official, formal title of managing partner. And the decision had to be made, who was that going to be? And I was under no illusions necessarily that I was the most liked partner at Learners, but I was the least disliked partner. So I took on the job of managing partner, which was supposed to be a 5-year job and ended up being 15 years. So that was a challenge, but because I knew nothing much about management. What do a lawyer know about management? We're terrible managers. But I was a good leader. And so the difficulties of management, I said, well, I can be a good leader. Organizations such as the Y are a terrific way to get involved in our community for people of all ages, but particularly young people, young women. And reaching out to the Y, they'll reach back to you and let you know the programs they offer, the leadership opportunities they offer, and I know you'll find it very rewarding once you take that big step and offer yourself and your service to the Y and then to your community. My hope and wish for tomorrow is that young people, and I know there are people watching who are young, I don't happen to be one of them, but will get involved in the community and have as much enjoyment as I've had for the last 50 years being involved and trying to make a difference. That they aren't just talkers, they're doers, because we need doers, and not be afraid to express an opinion that is contrary to the sort of conventional wisdom, because the world needs women particularly who think outside the box and are prepared to bring that thinking to bear on their community, their country, their world.